Hey everyone. Now normally I don't do reviews, but we were just at Ollie's and saw this antenna and I was just like, I wonder how well that would work. So today I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to open this up and we'll make sure everything's in there because Ollie's, and try it out, see how well it works. Now I'll probably be posting a part 2 to this where I actually set it up, because it's a little dark outside and now would probably not be the best time to be putting up an antenna. So yeah, here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is where to start? I'm going to puncture the plastic wrap so I can open it, peel it off, tear the label a little bit. Unwrap the plastic. Where'd that? Oh, there it is. There's a screwdriver. I would use a knife, but I can't really find one right now. I'll deal with that later. Kind of confused on why it was plastic wrapped when you can get to this handle. Confuses me a little bit. Put that just to the side. One clip, there's that clip. Alright, here we go. You see in there? Interesting. Okay, I'm sure that this will make sense in a bit. For 20-foot coax that I may or may not use. So here's the rotating stand. Put that to the side. And there's some more bits, some fasteners. Wow, it even comes with zip ties. What a deal. And here's the part of the rotation. It's got supports up to 2 TVs on its output, if you can see that in there. There you go. Got another bag of hardware, which will probably make sense in a bit. And last but not least, got the user's manual. It's even got some stuff in color. Can you see that there? So I'll now get the box out of the way since there's nothing left inside of it. And this is probably going to be one of the few times I actually look at the manual, because I kind of don't know how to put this together. Assuming it folds out. Okay, for the installer. Well, I don't want to install it yet. I want to put it together. Overview the antenna. Install. Well, I don't really want to install it yet. I'll do that tomorrow or Monday. Alright, let me take a look at this real quick. Okay, so stop moving. You start by unfolding these. That. This is actually going to be pretty big. It's like if this doesn't get pretty good TV reception, I don't know what will. And then this goes here. Well, here's the bracket for that. So I'll put that together and come back. Get this out of the way for now. Well, actually, no, we're going to need that. So the next step says to put the VHF part onto this base here. Seems to be reasonably put together. But if there's like a normal like antenna jack in there, I don't know why they put it under the quality control sticker, but it's like I don't need to use this coax cable. I already got one ran to where I want it to go. I guess put this on this. Oh, it's upside down. You go put it this way. VHF this side. Oh, I'm not in frame. Whoops. Put it in like that. And fasten it down. You get the screws out of this bag. You need to cut that open. I'm gonna skip some of this assembly, see if I can get it together. Alright, so the wing nuts are attached. It's attached to that. The next step in the instructions is to unfold these, just like that. This is the UHF part of the antenna, according to the instructions. Okay. And then you take these bracket pieces, put them on there like that. Assume that's how that goes. And just put them on there. Looks like it might have had a bag for extra pieces in case you lose one. I think that's actually kind of smart. So I'll put that on and come back. I say that's actually pretty big. It's pretty big for an outdoor. Well, I guess it is an outdoor antenna. It's actually pretty big, bigger than I expected. But I guess it's because I just had the little tiny ones. Hopefully this will work better than my other outdoor antenna. I had another outdoor antenna. Funny enough, it doesn't work at all. I try. It actually, like a piece of wire works better than it. Anyway. Well, time to get on to the next step, which looks like connecting these tabs. Now it's time for the screwdriver bit of the show. It says to loosen these screws. I'll take them out completely for this. Hopefully the electrons won't fall out. Put those in a good spot, I'll remember them. And we want these to be in full contact with it, so I guess it just goes like that. Take a look down here. Sorry if I'm blocking the camera. Sorry about that. The camera just died. It's been a while since I've charged it, so frankly I'm not too surprised, but same time I thought the battery was in better shape than that. When I first grabbed it, it was said it was fully charged, and I wasn't even using it with its internal display. I had it plugged into an external display so it turns off the internal one. Oh well. I'll just work on getting this connected. Alright, where'd the manual go? It's up here. I believe the UHF part is connected. So next step is to connect the VHF part of it. And oh, it got a little bent there. Oh well. Gonna loosen these screws, it looks like. Or is it these ones? I think it's the closer ones of the two. So, oops, I did this one wrong by accident. I can fix that. I hope cutting this twin lead a little bit isn't going to be too much of a problem, because yeah, with it how it was, it wouldn't have reached these two dipoles. And I still have yet to fix this. How about I'll get to that. Alright, so it's all together. Can't even get it in frame. Oh, I can... No, don't fall. Paid too much for that to break. Yeah, it's all together. One complaint I do have is the screws that they've used. Well, like, focus. They're what you'd call the strip-o-matic screws, because they're very easy screws to strip out. So you really want to use the right type of screwdriver for these. But otherwise it went together without too much of a hassle. I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, I guess the only thing left to do is test it out. Well, I guess the unboxing isn't done yet. Still with this. Yeah, cut this open. Looks like a remote. Yeah, it's a remote. 2 buttons to move the use the automatic, the moving thing. This looks like, I guess this is the control box for it. Antenna, laser, and receiver. Might want to open that up. Hear that? I want to take a look inside of that. Okay. I didn't think I'd be taking apart a new product. But here we go. I don't know why there's something rattling around inside. I wouldn't usually expect that. This must not be a magnetized screwdriver. And well, I guess it is. Cheap, probably the cheap screws. Back one came out with these. There we go. There's the 4 screws. Zoom in a little bit and tilt it down. Oh. That's what's inside. And oh, that's funny. See that? It's a solder blob. I guess I better look over the board, make sure there's I'll be right back. Okay, so now that there's nothing rattling around inside, I'd say it's safe to untwist these wires. Now, I thought about it a little bit, right? The way that box was wrapped up in plastic wrap kind of confuses me, because it doesn't allow you to have any access to the handle on the top. I just thought that was a little interesting. It's like I don't think the box originally was plastic wrapped from the factory, so it must have been done after the fact. But anyway, everything inside is here, and seems to be new still. I mean, you can definitely tell these products aren't new. I can easily tell that these aren't new. This isn't a new antenna. I mean, it's new in that it's never been used, but it's kind of like new old stock, because new products doesn't have a logo that really looks like that. To me, this would be more something I'd see in the 90s, you'd probably, or not me, but somebody else would probably see in the 90s being used. Although the, oops, sorry about that. I'm gonna put this down. The box did have, the box had 4K and HD written and DTV written all over it, so I guess that amounts to something. Okay. We'll see if this box blows up. Plugging it in here. Contact. Well, there's lights. I'll turn it off. We'll hook the antenna up to it. I guess now's the moment of truth to see what happens. So I got the box on. I'm gonna hold it and press this button. That's kind of odd. It's not rotating. Oh, there it goes. Well, it worked a little bit. Yeah, the rotating bit works. Interesting. Well, I'm going to rotate it back to the main position, so. Now, if it were about, say, 12 years ago, I'd probably be able to use this to get TV. But, because that's not much of a reality anymore. Gotten some a little bit newer. Now this isn't broken. This TV works just fine. I was going to use it to try out the antenna, because I know this TV has a pretty decent digital tuner in it. Antenna jack, I believe, is on the bottom over here. Let's get it plugged in. The one thing I don't like about some of these, I prefer the push-on style of coax. You don't have to twist it to tighten it. It's just easier, especially in these tight areas. But it's in. Well, I believe it's plugged in. We'll turn this on. Resituate this a little bit.
For your next breakdown, call 800-432-4489. 800-432-4489.
Sitting right there, and it's already got TV.
800-432-4489.
Let's see what else we got. I'll turn that down a little bit. Wow, that's pretty high. I don't know why that was up. Okay. I might need to rescan this. It would probably also help if it weren't. Probably also help if it were outside. That'd probably help quite a bit, actually. Well, can't really get the antenna situated very good, but yeah, these aren't going to come in. This is hard to get anyway. Oh, it's my TV. Well, let's try that. No. Yeah, it'd probably. Will that come in? That doesn't usually come in. Program title not available. Oh, well, that's. Okay. Yeah, it'd probably help if I wasn't in the basement surrounded by concrete. Let me get this closer to the garage door. Now, isn't that just a mess? I put it at the garage door, but it doesn't appear that helped very much. It probably really needs to be outside, aimed correctly. But you could get something here. That's working. It's kind of an odd place. I probably need to rescan this TV. It's been a while since I've done that. Will Fox come in? Doesn't look like it. No, it's probably not going to come in either. Well, we can try that. Nope. Yeah. WGAL, that has to come in. That's not too far from here. Oh, that's odd. Let me know if you guys want to see me actually like try to actually install it. I'll probably make that a part 2 because it's as you saw a little bit ago, it's completely dark outside. So, well, we can go back to that worked. Got to be careful with this. I'll thank everyone. Can't talk today. I want to thank everybody for watching, and please feel free to leave a comment. I have a. I'm gonna get off of this. I have a 300 subscriber special planned. I know I'm very late at that. I'm very late for that. But yeah. I want to thank everyone for watching, like I said earlier. Yeah, see you next time. I just noticed down here that this the antenna box was unplugged. I want to see if that improves anything a little bit by any amount. There we go. It's a bit of a tight fit, but it's plugged in now. See if that improves it. Oh, yeah, that improved a lot. That didn't come in earlier. Channel 19. This has never come in that good. I've never could get this that good.
The village had no.
Gotta be careful with some of this content. I already dealt in that Zenith record player video. There's a section of it that's is it muted or silent. That's because that had a copyright claim in it. I mean, it wasn't a copyright strike. It was just content ID. You gotta be careful with that. It's sports. That has pretty hard copyright.
Mr. Bianchi.
Yeah. These stations never came in this good.
Your money back for hair that looks healthy.
Oh, this definitely performs better than the rabbit ears I've been using before. I'll have to install it and try it out tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I don't know when I'll get back to this, but I'll have to try it. When I install it, I'll have to compare it against the rabbit ears, see how much stronger of a signal I get. Yeah, WITF is even coming in. And Fox, that's usually a pretty weak signal. That's coming in good. This wasn't coming in earlier. Yeah, that's not working. So when using an outdoor antenna, this really makes a difference. Huge.
Isn't that amazing?
You got to make sure it's plugged in though. Yeah, but other than that, that's working. See,
Expensive.
that's coming in now. It wasn't before. So yeah. Green Acres. I might sit and watch that for a little bit. So yeah. Thanks for watching. More to come later. So you can see the antenna's installed. I didn't really bother recording it. Because all I really did was just put it on top of the pole. The pole that's here. And run the cable inside. So I didn't even bother filming it. Although I do need to move it, do something about it so that it's not obstructing that roof area. I mean, it's aimed okay, but it could be better. I'd like to at some point get the rotation to be able to can't talk today. At some point I'd like to be able to rig it so I can use the rotation feature. I don't know where I'm gonna stick this in the video, but yeah.